様の拳などかほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
I don't think you did really. You played me off as some corrupt mod, even if you were just trying to say that what Dark Viper did wasn't comparable to what I did or whatever. January 2018, I began experimenting with certain files in the game. I thought that if I gave myself the ability to just give myself free PBs again, it would make my mindset better, and I could be happy playing and streaming the game again. I've done this with all my Vice City runs from now until then. Yeah, this is the same guy who said I was wrong for making him look like a corrupt leaderboard mod. And specifically because he was verifying his own runs. By the way, all those runs he verified of his own were all fake.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
So, why is that still allowed?
Yo, what's poppin', gamers? WQ'd, WRT here, guys. Make sure to smash the subscribe button right now. You become an alpha gamer. You also can get to smash the like button, guys. And when you smash the like button, you change your life. Now, guys, we have the same alpha liker yesterday. This guy's winning the game 2 days in a row, guys. At the top of the game, it's huge. Now, gamers, when you become an alpha gamer, you're gonna smash your PBs as well too. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that game changing? Now gamers, we had an awful case of Burger King speedrunning a few weeks ago in the Grand Theft Auto scene, and I made a video on it, and it was pretty funny because first of all, everybody in the GTA scene said specifically that I'm insane, I'm crazy, I'm unfairly criticizing things, I'm being unfair. None of them actually provided any arguments. Now, one guy in particular, he tried saying I was being very unfair because I made him look very evil. I made him look like a corrupt leaderboard mod. My argument for him being a corrupt leaderboard mod was that he was verifying his own runs and that his run on the leaderboard was breaking their own leaderboard rules due to a technicality. They can't remove the runs though because it's just a technicality, but it does make him look a little suspicious, right? Turns out that Burger King speedrunner, he was actually cheating since January. This guy's been cheating since January. He's been gloating about it. He's been profiting off it. He's been lying. He's actually been directly lying and saying that he's not corrupt and that people like me who make him look out to be corrupt are the terrible people that were the wrong people in the community, and people like Anti. They're the real beacons of integrity, honesty, and hope for speedrunning. Well, turns out he was cheating the last 8 months. So
that's pretty good.
Real winner there. Now guys, the GTA community, you're not gonna believe this. The GTA community, they're so stuck in the Burger King fast food speedrunning. Literally, they're not banning the guy. They're not even removing all those times. They're removing the times that he said were fake. That's it. They're not removing all these other times. Other games, it's fine. They're not telling anybody. They're just leaving him out there pretty much. He's not even banned. Like, he can return. And actually, it's funnier because this guy was a super mod. This guy was actually a super mod on the GTA. Like, a super mod who's verifying his own runs and then just attacking people and flaming people for criticizing him beyond bad practice. So just like verifying your own runs is like pretty explicitly bad practice. He's just flaming people for that, and he's getting his audience to flame people that are criticizing this. A super mod, it turns out he's been cheating since January. Lying about it, gloating about it, and he did it to profit. I mean, this was specifically to make money. This was specifically so people could think he's good at the game. So that he got partner recently off this. So that people would watch him so that he'd get partner. He's not even banned on Twitch. Twitch isn't doing anything about it. The community's not doing anything about it. Like, what the hell is going on here? So there's only like 6 GTA games, and 2 of those world record holders in the 6 games are cheating. They've been proven, confirmed, they were cheating 2 out of 6, and they're not banned because in the GTA world, if you make a fake run, they remove it. They don't ban you because apparently they're about reforming people. They're not about banning people. They're about reforming people, which is ridiculous. You have a guy that's been lying, cheating, gloating, and specifically to profit off of cheating. This is specifically to profit. He was doing it for 8 months, and your goal is to reform him, so you're not gonna ban him, and he's fine. What? What the f? He could literally splice the run tomorrow. Literally do it tomorrow, and he's fine. There's nothing to be done about it. What? This makes no sense. This is ridiculous. You can literally cheat in GTA. You can straight up cheat as much as you want. They'll never do anything about it. If you're caught for cheating, they just remove the run, but they don't do anything about it. Like there's no repercussions because it's all about reforming people.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna reform.
Like what, reforming people? Wait a minute, you're basically rewarding people for cheating. If somebody cheats for 8 months straight, they make a lot of money off of it. They get super mod in the community. They get tons of really fake nut huggers. Remember that GTA video made, guys? Wait, no, this is the one.
For all of Anti's world records, he actually submitted and verified his own runs.
Yeah, I had all those people criticizing and attacking me. And I remember English Ben, who made that video, 20 minutes long, just attacking me for no reason. He never even made any substantial arguments. Yeah, all those people, I wonder what happened 3 weeks. It's not that long. 3 weeks later, I wonder what the end result of all that was.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away.
No, what? No! No! This is ridiculous! Hold up, am I recording? Okay, good. This is ridiculous. I just got this message literally 2 seconds ago. This is absurd. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, look, you ever have those I told you so moments where you say something and then everybody says you're wrong? Actually, a lot of people agree with me on the cheating. Everybody says you're wrong and you're crazy and there's all these bad arguments. And then either a few weeks later, turns out you're right. I'm not making this up. Apparently, Anti's any percent run was removed. The second place runner, who then became the world record hunter, he just admitted his run was cheated as well? Like, what the is going on here? What the hell is going on? Oh yeah, you guys know I call them Burger King speedrunners? It's because they're a joke. Their speedrunning is garbage. They think they're good, and their community is a joke. It's a complete mess. It's a complete, utter disaster, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to help you. That's why I made that video. I'm like, dude, like, there's real problems in here. And the whole, like, self-verifying your own runs. Can we just stop this? Can we please stop this?
Are you serious?
So on Twitter, I shared this paste, and I'm like, this is just hilarious. That's ridiculous. Because, you know, I haven't even told you so moment. I keep saying I'm right. Turns out I'm actually right. Turns out everything I said was actually correct. And the people that argued with me, with no arguments, were all wrong. Apparently, yeah, I have to keep seeing that. I said, yeah, look at this thing, and then Goose said, well, this is vague. His pacement seems vague. He just said he's cheated. There's really nothing going on here. There's nothing was figured out. Like, it seems kind of suspicious, like, which I agree. And then I said, there's no punishment for any of this. He's not punished. And the community, the GTA community, and this is what I'm coming from. These guys don't have arguments, and it's just like random people. This guy says, punishment is f***ing video games. It's been rectified. You want to put us in speedrunning prison? Take his life split so that he may never see a gold split again? How about you punish him with your alpha male body, which is true.
Oh, body doesn't
1v1 him, you versus Anti, LOL. So yeah, this is absurd, and I think it's a little ridiculous that this guy doesn't know it. Punishment means, what are you, stupid? I don't think this guy's speedrunning, honestly, like, or he's a Burger King speedrunner. It's one or the other, really, it's the same thing. So yeah, I think people need to realize that, like, speedrunning, it's not a right to be able to submit a time on the leaderboard. It's supposed to be a privilege. Most speedrunning leaderboards are so poorly ran, you don't want to submit them, but it's a privilege, right? It's not a right. So it's like, if somebody's cheating, they're not allowed to submit runs to the leaderboard anymore because they've lost that privilege. They've broken that trust. Makes sense. I mean, pretty simple. It's pretty simple stuff, not complicated. So yeah, punishing somebody because they're breaking that trust, especially over an 8-month period, especially a super mod who's supposed to uphold the integrity of the game, makes sense to punish them by not allowing them to submit anymore. Like, that's how it works. It's like, that makes sense. That's the reason, okay? So this guy says, the runs were removed, you monkey. And I responded saying, you think that's a good idea? Seems a little unfair. So I am being sarcastic with this because he's suggesting that they did the right thing. They gave in and then they removed the runs. What else needs to be done? They removed the runs, and it's like, that's like the standard. Like, it's ridiculous to not remove the runs. Like, you'd have to remove the runs. So it's like, it just seems like a stupid statement. So then he says, why would it be unfair? He doesn't detect my sarcasm. Or a bad idea. Like, obviously I'm joking. Why would they be permanently ban him from the leaderboard? So I think this is interesting because I never suggested that, but I do want him to be permanently banned. I think it'd be a really good idea if he's to be permanently banned. So I actually shafted Counterpillow for coming up with that idea. I hope you carried that out. And then he says, it's about reforming, not about punishment. You don't seem to understand how the community actually works. Apparently, how the community works is everybody cheats, dab, everybody splices a speedrun, dab, nobody gets punished, it's incentivized, and then you're gonna see the same thing happen a year from now. The reason you would ban people from a leaderboard, you would actually punish them? Removing the runs isn't a punishment. That's not how punishment works, right? If somebody cheats, you can't have their runs on the leaderboard. That's not a punishment. That doesn't make sense. Like, you're suggesting he cheated and we punished him by removing the runs. No, that's not how it works. That doesn't even make sense. It's like saying that the runs should stay on, but we punished him by removing them. Okay, whatever. So if you don't punish cheating at all and you allow it to slide, people are incentivized to cheat, because the metagame, it turns away from actually submitting a real run and getting a good time into how can we submit a run that's fake that people can't detect. That's when the metagame changes. It happened in the GoldenEye community a long ass time ago. Turns out the entire leaderboard is cheating. You're having the same thing happen in the Grand Theft Auto scene. Literally in the Grand Theft Auto scene, except for GTA 4, I heard they have real rules. In the GTA scene, anybody can cheat as much as they want. If the run is found to be cheated, it'll be removed. But you could just continue to cheat as much as you want. What's stopping people in the community from just cheating? I mean, did the moderators make this rule so that they could cheat? Because you already had a super moderator who upheld this rule who was cheating. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, this is nonsense. Like, that is completely counterproductive to what a leaderboard is supposed to do. So that's not completely ludicrous. So I actually do think the GTA moderators are like waking up a little bit. I really hope so, because English Ben, who's like, he was one of the guys who was like really criticizing me, but he never used any arguments, which I actually think he did that because he was like trying to be friends with his like clique buddies, but he doesn't agree with them. Like, obviously agrees with me. So he wasn't able to make any arguments, because if he had made an argument, it would have made what I said look bad, right? But he didn't make any arguments. It empowered what I said. So I think he's kind of on my side. But he says, how do you propose we punish this treasonous act? Now I think he's trying to be like sarcastic, saying it was the end of the world, we need to punish him. But if you look at his message at face value, it actually is a treasonous act. He like lied, he cheated. I mean, that's basically what treason is, right? It's like an 8-month period, and he was profiting off this and gloating about it. And he was like cheating to his audience, like lying to his audience. So it like kind of is a treasonous act. Like, so actually, English Ben, I legitimately think you're being serious here. I actually think that ban him from the leaderboards, permanently ban him from the leaderboards, ban him from every Speedrunner.com leaderboard, and ban him on Twitch. Get him out of the community. Get these leeches out of the community. Get him out, and then show people that if those people are in the community, there's no room for them and there's no tolerance for them, because you're inviting people that want to cheat. You're inviting cheaters, and you're hurting the people that are legitimate, and you're hurting the people that actually want to play the game and have a real voice. There's a lot of people in the GTA scene. There's a lot of people in the GTA scene. They're truthful, they're honest, they're legitimate speedrunners that I met, and I talked to a lot of them, and they don't have a voice, they can't talk, and they don't know what to do because there's all this cheating going on. It's the same thing in the randomizer scene, Link to Pass randomizer. It's actually the same thing in the Link to Pass scene. Nobody knows what to do because you have these like really, really corrupt moderators, and there's no punishment for cheating. So the people who cheat, they're incentivized to cheat. They're incentivized to cheat over and over and over because there's nothing to punish them. There's nothing to stop them from doing it. Dude, I was right actually. Look at this. Look at my Discord, guys. English Ben, your newest vid made me laugh and inspired me to make the transition. He bought a t-shirt. Dude, that's powerful. Welcome to the strongest army in the world, guys. Alpha Gamer. You're part of your WQ Army Alpha Gamer now, and you're winning. And you know what, English Ben? I think I called you out right, because he says, I agree. I think English Ben legitimately, dude, I think you're doing the right thing. I think there's gonna be a bright future. I getting rid of the corruption and speedrunning, because like a lot of people say, oh, GTA is bad. Come on. Dude, it's like this in half of the speedrunning communities, at least. It's bad. It's very bad. Same thing in Link to Pass. So gamers, I wanted to say one thing. I think that when he originally like confronted me and then claimed I was going crazy and saying all these ridiculous things, basically just claimed I was wrong, which is funny. He claimed that I was making him to be a corrupt leaderboard moderator. I think he was actually trying to tell me something. I think he was actually trying to tell the world that he was cheating, and he didn't like it, right? He wasn't comfortable with that. He didn't like it. Which again, this would just bring up my point more that you want to delegitimize cheating, and you want to legitimize being legitimate. And you want to have actual punishments in place so that like it makes sense. I mean, it's not like an unreasonable thing. Like every speedrun community, or most speedrun communities, actually a lot of them, they Burger King the rules. But most speedrun communities and most leaderboards actually do ban people for cheating. I mean, it's like a normal thing. It's like the US court system does. Most court systems, actually, every court system punishes people. Like, this is a normal thing, right? He was trying to tell us hey, I'm a corrupt moderator and you guys are gonna have to do something about it. You guys are gonna have to uncover me because I don't think he was comfortable with it. Because the truth is, how can you be comfortable with cheating? You don't get anything out of it. And people say, yeah, he got money out of it. Yeah, he was gloating out of it. He got the pseudo respect of his peers. Obviously, how can you respect something that's cheating? You can't. No, you don't really get a whole lot out of it. And the truth is, everything you're doing all day, what you love and what you're gaming, you're cheating. You're not gaming anymore. You're cheating. It's like, I didn't think you like it. I don't think he was comfortable with it. So I'm actually glad you came forward, Anti. I think that was the right thing. Although you were exposed and then came forward, but I mean, whatever. And actually, I think you're coming forward was pretty like kind of strange because you didn't explain anything. Like there's no reform here. You weren't really reformed here, but hey, you know what? At least you're exposed. I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, I really hope the GTA community actually does improve after all this, because you know what? It might get worse because like I know there's more people cheating. Like come on, there's at least another 15 people cheating in GTA. Like just look at the numbers. There's hundreds of people. There's 6 leaderboards. Like. Yeah, and it's all a joke. Every leaderboard's basically a joke. Every single run is self-verified. The moderators pretty much have free reign. Clicks completely dominate the scene. There's no sense of argument or reason. Cheating is legal cheating. There's 3 known active cheaters that were never punished and were not reformed currently on the leaderboard right now. So it's a joke. Like there's at least another few dozen cheaters. But I'm hoping that the community does clean up what they're doing. I hope they do improve because I know there's a lot of people in the GTA community that do love the game. And that's what we're at WQ Studios. It's WQ Army. We're about alpha gaming, which is overcoming cheaters. It's overcoming the problems in gaming. It is doing the right thing. When your click says you're wrong, when your click disagrees with you, when your click starts cheating, it's doing the right thing. Being the alpha gamer and overcoming that and succeeding by your own merit and succeeding on your own. Which is what alpha gaming is, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to subscribe. Smash the subscribe button if you like subscribing, if you like my channel, if you like real speedruns. You're gonna win, okay? You're gonna be a winner. You're gonna change the world and the gameplay. I don't just say that, guys. I say it because I know it, because I live it. I experience it. I know how to win, and I'm like, you know what? These other people can win too. I know for a fact, so that's why I'm bringing it to the table. Anyway, I will see you guys later.